Man, these are usually unscripted. I don't have no whiteboard in front of me. I just go off the rip, man. I like going off the rip. I like being unscripted. You know, some people on YouTube, they kind of like they rigid and everything is scripted and stuff is edited and all that jazz and noise. KSK Sports, I ain't ever gonna have a highly edited video. You're gonna get me, you're gonna get what I'm thinking right off the cuff, what I'm thinking at the moment, my emotions, my raw emotions. I just like it that way. Somebody was like, hey, you need to get a green screen back here so I can be like somebody I'm not. I'm not FB Teens. I'm not G Bush. I'm KSK Sports. If that's what y'all want, I ain't got no shade for those guys. I'm just saying, this is me. You gonna get me, KSK. I'm not gonna be on no green screen. I'm not gonna be, no, you just gonna get me. You just gonna get me yapping. You gonna get me Skip Bayless style. You just gonna get me raw, unfiltered. You gonna get all the mannerisms. You gonna get me on 10,000. I'm on 10,000 today. You know why? You wanna know why I'm on 10,000? I'll tell you why I'm on 10,000. You know what? Hey man, it's Shador Sanders, wrist up time, Pro Bowler. What y'all gotta say about that? What you gonna do, brother? Shador Sanders named to the Pro Bowl. You know I had to say something about that. I just finished making a video about that before I hopped on this live. I'm feeling really extra spicy today, man. I'm feeling extra jacked up. I'm feeling good. I got this. I'm suited and booted today, man. I had to be somewhere. I had to put my best foot forward, and that's why I got the dress shirt on, man. I got the dress shirt. I got the gray underneath shirt. I got my black hat on. I got my semi-black shirt on. Got black Timbs on. I don't got black Timbs on. I got True Religion slippers on, and I got. What should I gotta say about that? Alternative. I don't care. All right. You want to know why I don't care? Because I don't care. Shador, named to the Pro Bowl team, Pro Bowl alternate. People in Cleveland media, they're going to be hating. Oh, well, he didn't really make the Pro Bowl. He really didn't earn it. Look, when it's all said and done, Baker Mayfield didn't make no Pro Bowl when he was in Cleveland. Deshaun Watson ain't make no Pro Bowl when he was in Cleveland. Let's see. Tim Couch didn't make no Pro Bowl when he was in Cleveland. Since the reboot, it's only been Derek Anderson and Shador Sanders. Hey, let me do that again. Shador Sanders Pro Bowl. Wrist up, Shador in the Pro Bowl. I'm just saying, bro. Anybody I want to hate on Shador Sanders today? Hey, open season. I'm an open book. Look, I don't care. Like, seriously. Like, when the history books are written, thanks for that thumbs up. When the history books are written about Shador Sanders, it's going to say Shador Sanders 2025 Pro Bowl. Learn. That's what it's going to say. That's what it's going to say on his IMBD page. That's what it's going to say on the Wikipedia. That's what it's going to say in your thesaurus. That's what it's going to say in the history book. Shador. But yeah, let me talk about some other topics other than Shador Sanders. I want to talk first about what transpired this weekend. The AFC Championship game, it was kind of meh. I mean, first half was kind of like, all right, Sean Payton. So Sean Payton, you're up 7-0. You have a backup quarterback. You got fourth down and like I think 1 or 2. You on the Patriots like I don't know what yard they were on, but you're pretty deep in Patriots territory. I believe they were inside the red zone. I don't remember exactly what yard line they were on, but bro, you got a chance to go up in the game 10-0. A game where only 17 points ended up being scored ultimately. In a game like that, you have to get points. Okay, in a game like that, you must get points. That's what you need to do. Sean Payton, if you listening, Sean Payton, you need to get points, bro. You need to get points. Okay, you need to get points. That just is what it is. You need to get points. You have a backup quarterback. What are you doing going forward on fourth down inside field goal range, firmly inside field goal range, firmly inside your red zone? Why are you going for it on fourth down? I don't understand these coaches nowadays, man. It's like some of these coaches lack situational awareness when it comes to football. One coach lacked situational awareness, and another coach was well versed in it. Even though the result didn't end the way they wanted it to, at least they got an attempt. At the end of the first half, Drake May, a second-year pro in Drake May, I think they have like 8 seconds left on the clock. He's trying to get a playoff to get into field goal range to kick a very long field goal. All right, so Drake May breaks containment, gets out of the pocket, runs toward the sideline, sees the clock is at like 4 seconds, has the wherewithal to get down, slide down, and his coach is right there calling timeout. That's situational football right there. That's great situational football. On the other side, Sean Payton did not have great situational football. Okay? He lacked great situational football. And if you are a team with the less talented quarterback, you for sure need to practice. You for sure need to practice situational football more so than a team with the more talented quarterback. Sean Payton lost the game for the Broncos in the first half. You guys could have went up 10-0. Okay, would have totally changed the trajectory of the game, in my opinion. I don't know if the Broncos hold on to win that game, but I know if they are up 10-0, maybe they score more points in the game. Maybe their offense gets more going. Instead, they were only able to muster up 3 more points in the game. And from that point on, they were outscored 10-3. Actually, no, they were outscored. Actually, they didn't score the rest of the game. They only scored 7. It was 10-7. So at that point, they were up 7-0. So from that point forward, where Sean Payton decided 3 points was not good enough for their team. And like I said, situational football, if you know that you're in Denver, you know that the forecast calls for the second half is going to be in a snow globe, essentially. You have a backup quarterback. You need to get as many points as you can on that board as humanly possible. If the Broncos go up 10-0, it's on the board. They can win that game because they gave up 10 points the rest of the game. If they get to 10, it's 10-10. Maybe instead of losing the game 10-7, it's 10-10 and you go into overtime. Or 10-10, you might have an opportunity to add another field goal at some point in that game. Maybe if you kick that field goal early, you had a field goal attempt that was in the 40-yard range, or 40 to, I think, 45, 46-yard range that you missed. Maybe if you make that field goal early in the game, you go up 10-0. Maybe you can make that field goal later and it's 13-10. Instead of a field goal kicker not being brought into an opportunity to go up 10-0, you bring him in a bad situation. Even the announcers alluded to it. They were like, "Hey, man, these wins are swirling around. These wins are not good at all." Yeah, man, it really showed on TV, man. It's like, and then Tony Romo kept saying, "Yeah, it's pretty bad out here, Jim." Oh, hey, man, Tony Romo, we saw that, bro. We have eyes. We have eyes. Drake May has to lose the Super Bowl. I can't see them win. Yeah. Hey, man, we'll see, man. We'll see, man. Appreciate the comment. Yeah, like the video. I think you already subscribed, but I don't know, man. It's gonna be an interesting Super Bowl. You got the Seahawks, and you got the Patriots. And that's leading me into the next thing I want to talk about. I mean, Drake May didn't really have to do much. I mean, that was a defensive game, and he did what he needed to do. He did what he needed to do. Sean Payton lost that game for the Broncos. I'm gonna be frank about it. Lost that game in the first half because should have kicked the field goal, bro. Kick the field goal, go up 10-zip. It's just really that simple. Kick the field goal, go up 10-zip. To be honest, Drake May is so overrated. Oh man. Well, hey, if he's overrated, hey man, put that bankroll on the Seahawks then. Put your money on the Seahawks then if you think that Drake May is overrated. I would tend to disagree with that. I think he's going to be second in the MVP voting, but I mean everybody's entitled to an opinion. But yeah, let me talk about the Rams and Seahawks game. I just got done talking about the Patriots and Broncos game. Let's go to the other game that happened yesterday. Transpired yesterday. You got the Rams and you got the Seahawks. Now, do you think the Rams blew the game? Because there were some opportunities in the second half. I mean, you got the. Look, I don't know if I go for it on fourth down if I'm the Rams. Like you can kick a field goal, get down 30-31, play good defense, get the ball back, and kick another field goal to win. All right, they had 3 timeouts when they went for it on fourth down. I think it was like 4 minutes left. They had all 3 of their timeouts. Like, bro, you need to get some points there. Like, it wasn't desperate. It wasn't a desperate enough time for them to go for the proverbial kill shot. You had time. If you just kick the field goal, you're down 1. I understand you're down 4 and you want to score that touchdown. But if you have all 3 of your timeouts and you have the 2-minute warning, you essentially have 4 timeouts. And the way the Rams wasted their timeouts, it was just, man, I've never seen a gaff. Sean Payton, like, I don't know what happened with the timeouts. It's